of Victoria. I'd like to start the proceeding for this afternoon with acknowledging and pay our respect to the traditional owners of this land where we are standing, present, past, and emerging. We are fortunate to have some VIPs with us this afternoon for the celebration, and we are expecting them to say a few words, but that has been not going to be an individual, it will be only a free speech joining. Now I am to call upon a gentleman to formally welcome you all for the Holi Festival 2023. This man dreams big about the Hindu society. He has a big vision for the society. He has a big ambition to take the society forward to the next level. It is none other than the captain of the ship, the president of the Hindu Society of Victoria, Mr. Sabaratnam Kaditanda.
Okay, thank you, Pala. Thank you for the nice introduction. Vanakkam, namaste, namaskar, and good afternoon. Today, we acknowledge and pay our respect to the traditional owners of this land and to the elders, past and present, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. I am delighted to welcome you all to our Holi Festival. It is also my duty to welcome some of our special guests here. Honorable Andrew Giles, Federal Minister for Immigration, Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs. Honorable Sonia Kilkini, MP for Carrum and State Minister for Planning and Outdoor Recreation. Honorable Jason Wood, Federal Shadow Minister for Community Safety, Migrant Services and Multicultural Affairs. Honorable Lee Talamis, State Legislative Council Member for Southeastern Metropolitan. Honorable Julian Hill, Federal Member of the Parliament, Bruce. Honorable Pauline Ricketts, State Member of the Parliament, Cranbourne. Emma Woolley, State Member of the Parliament, Pakenham. And Dr. Sushil Kumar, Indian Consul General. And Mayor, Councillor Nathan Conroy, Frankston City Council. In spite of a long weekend, you all are chose to join us today to celebrate the Holi Festival with us. That shows your support and respect to our culture and the community, and we really appreciate your commitment and dedication. Thank you again. Holi is an ancient Hindu tradition and one of the most popular and significant festival for Hindus. Holi, also known as Festival of Colors and Festival of Love. The day also signifies the triumph of good over evil, as it commemorates the victory of Vishnu as Narasimha Narayana over Hiranyakashipu. In India, Holi celebrations start on the night before Holi with a ritual of Holi Downs, where people gather and perform religious rituals in front of a bonfire and pray that their internal evils to be destroyed, similar to Holika, the sister of the demon king Hiranyakashipu, was killed in the fire. Today we had that ritual ceremony, 12 o'clock in our garden. The next morning is celebrated as Holi, where people drench each other with colors. Water guns and water-filled balloons are often used to play and color each other. Groups often carry drums and other musical instruments, going from place to place, singing and dancing. Throughout the day, people visit family and friends and enjoy food and drink and partake in holy delicacies. The Holi festival has a cultural significance among various Hindu traditions of the Indian subcontinent. It is a festive day to end conflict by meeting others and a day to forget and forgive and make new friends. It also celebrates the eternal and divine love of Radha and Krishna. Krishna in his youth age, he despaired whether the fair-skinned Radha would like him because of his dark skin color. Krishna's mother, Yasoda, tired of his desperation. One day, Mother Yasoda asked Krishna to approach Radha and ask her to color his face in any color she wanted. Radha did color the face of Krishna. Since then, Radha started to like Krishna and they became a couple. Ever since, the playful coloring of Radha and Krishna's face has been commemorated as Holi. Today, Holi is becoming a truly multicultural event and celebrated in many countries. Let me say a few things about our Hindu society. The Hindu society of Victoria has a long history. The facility is in our campus provides not only a place for worship, but also a place for learning and growing the goodness and forgiveness for all. Last year, we celebrated the 40th anniversary of the association. There were so many great men and women worked hard tirelessly to build a steady and stable society for the community. Why? Because they had a vision for the future generation and had a passion of their culture. Today, we are one of the largest Hindu associations in Victoria and provides many services to multicultural community. The history of the association would be incomplete and imperfect without many volunteers who sacrificed their time and money. Thank you to all the previous management committee members, volunteers and staff. In addition to the support from the community, we have been supported by the state governments and federal governments in many ways. We seek their continued support to grow this association to the next level so that community can be better served. I take this opportunity to wish you all and your family a happy Holi. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanda. We love do things with happy dancing. The next thing is Gujarati folk dance.
Namaskar everyone. We wish you all a very happy and colorful Holi. Holi celebrates the arrival of spring in India, the end of winter and the blossoming of love, and for many it is a festive day to meet each other that you can see here. So the festival is also an invocation for a good spring harvest season in India. Today, our divas from Tatkal Kathak Institute are presenting a traditional Gujarati folk in which they are going to showcase the happiness of the women of the community for the best harvest we have got back in India. So let us take you to the India. Happy Holi, Jai Ambe.
Hey, hey, mama. Excuse me.
Happy Holi!
Thank you, dancers. You are really taking us back to our homeland, India, for a moment. Thank you. Our first speaker for this afternoon is Honorable Andrew Giles. He is the Federal Minister for Immigration, Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs. He is currently serving his fourth term in Parliament, representing the people of Holi electorate. He previously served as Shadow Minister in many portfolios. His policy interests include cities, education, the future of work, climate change, immigration and social policies. Now I call upon the Minister to say a few words.
Thank you very much. I'll try and make my speech shorter than the introduction. Can I begin, of course, by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we're gathered and paying my respects to elders past, present and emerging. And say to everyone here, Happy Holi! Can everyone also join me in appreciating the beautiful dance we just experienced and give those ladies a round of applause. I'm so pleased to be here and thank you, Mr. President, for your generous words of welcome. To be here thanks to the Hindu Society of Victoria at the largest Hindu temple in the Southern Hemisphere to celebrate Holi this year with so many political leaders. I acknowledge Shadow Minister Wood, Minister Kilkenny, Julian Hill, my great friend and colleague in the Federal Parliament, Emma Volan, Lee Talamas and Pauline Richards, Mayor Conroy, and of course the Consul General of India. I think the fact that so many of us are here says something about the appreciation of Holi across the Australian community. But what it says more profoundly is that we recognise that this event is so important, we're going to limit our speeches. There'll only be 3 more speeches from politicians. That's the most sincere tribute we can make. And I'll try and keep my remarks very short, but I just want to say a couple of things. Firstly, in thanking our guests here at the temple and the Hindu Society, I want to recognise the hundreds of thousands of Australians who practice the Hindu faith. People from India, from Sri Lanka, from Nepal, from Fiji, from everywhere. This is such an important day for you. But it's an important day for the entire Australian community. I've seen so many people today for whom Holi is a very special day. People sharing their culture is the essence of Australian multiculturalism, together with the practice to be who you are, to practice your culture, to practice your faith, and please to share those cultures and those faiths. And I'm so pleased here to be joined by my daughter Alice, for who she looks forward to Holi every year, and I think she's particularly looking forward to making me look a little bit more colourful as soon as I get off stage. I mention that because it shows how important this festival is across the Australian community and how powerful our multiculturalism can be. We saw a great symbol of that, and particularly about the Hindu community in Australia when we saw our Prime Minister, Mr. Albanese, with Prime Minister Modi in Islamabad yesterday, also getting pretty colourful. So what I want to say to everyone here is Happy Holi. Thank you so much for having me here, and let us enjoy this special festival, a special festival for Hindu Australians, but for every Australian. Happy Holi, everyone.
Thank you very much. The next speaker, she is here our invitee, and also she is representing the Premier of Victoria, and he is unable to make it today, so she is representing our Premier as well. And if I had to say who she is our next door neighbor. I had to say that. Every situation when something comes, she is the one first to inquire about. not just over the phone. She may even come to the temple. Hey, I want to come and see you. Can you make time for us? And she did that with other two colleagues very recently. Other one was Emma. So, she entered the parliament in 2014. Sonia's vision for the Victoria future is that it is an outstanding place to live and work. She wants to see an inclusive state with a strong emphasis on technological innovation, local manufacturing, educational pathways, and a continuing commitment to the equality. She is no stranger to the Hindu society. She has very close association with the HSC. She has helping us in many ways to successfully in obtaining various grants for the Hindu Society of Victoria. And I call upon Sonia.
Thank you, Namaste. And happy Holi, everyone. It's wonderful to be here at the magnificent Shri, Shiva, Vishnu temple. And we're celebrating Holi today on the traditional lands of the Bunurong people. I pay my respects to elders past and present. We're here with lots of friends from the state and federal parliaments and Frankston Council as well. We're here to acknowledge and to pay our gratitude to the Hindu Society of Victoria for hosting today's wonderful celebration and for making Victoria such a multicultural success story. I want to express my profound thanks personally to the Hindu Society of Victoria, but also on behalf of the Andrews Labor Government and my colleagues from the State Parliament here today, Emma Woolen, Lee Talamis and Pauline Richards, to the Hindu Society of Victoria, to Hindus in Victoria. Thank you always for your friendship, your generosity, your compassion and kindness. We will remain friends, we will support you. Thank you for a wonderful day and happy Holi, everyone.
Thank you, Sonia. Our next speaker is Honorable Jason for Federal Member of Parliament for Latrobe. He is the Federal Shadow Minister for Community Safety, Migrant Services and Multicultural Affairs. He is very well known to the Hindu Society of Victoria community. He has visited our temple on many occasions. He stood shoulder to shoulder when we needed him. He has helped us immensely in obtaining grants from the Liberal government. He still helps us in many ways. He held many portfolios in the Parliament as Assistant Minister and Shadow Assistant Minister. Now I call upon Jason Roth to take the
Namaste, Vanakkam. Thank you very much for having us here. It's a great honour. Happy Holi Festival. I just want to first of all acknowledge the traditional owners of our land, the elders past and present. I do want to acknowledge the other dignitaries here today because we actually have a gentleman and ladies agreement. There's only 3 members of Parliament speaking. We're not speaking for long, so I very much first of all acknowledge the Consul General, Mr. Sanjay Kumar, the Honourable Andrew Giles, again, Immigration Minister, Honourable Sonia Kilkenny, State Minister for Planning, Julian Hill, who actually broke at the agreement for only 3 members of Parliament speaking. Well done, Julian. Lee Tamalis, Pauline Richards, Emma Vulling, and it's great to have the Mayor from Frankston here, Nathan Conroy. Can I just thank the committee members too? To the President Kanath, Secretary Paula, Treasurer Aaron, and members again of the Hindu Society of Victoria. Thanks so much for hosting this event today. Last time I actually came in a suit and tie. I realised that is not the attire when you come to Holi. This is a very, very special occasion that remembers Lord Krishna and everything he has done. I very much thank all our Hindu community in Australia, a wider Indian community. It's great to have over 680,000 people practice Hinduism in Australia, but this is also just a celebration of the wider Australian community. I had the great honour of going to India this year and got to see your colours and your culture and everything, and that's what you bring to Australia, the Indian community does, as we saw with the dancers before. You make Australia great when it comes to your entertainment, your culture. It's all become part of Australia. So thanks very much for having us here today, and to be at this wonderful temple, and I'm very honoured to be here again. And previously we gave it funding, I think it was over $500,000 for security around here under the previous Liberal government. Today is about celebration, and again, thank you very much to the Hindu Society of Victoria, all the great work you've done, and to all the organisations here. I'll leave it at that because everyone wants to get colourful. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Our next speaker is Councillor Nathan Conroy, the Mayor of Frankton City Council. He wants to help create and implement a strategic plan that will guide us to ensure a prosperous future for all the residents. He believes that we have the foundation to claim our rightful place as the startup capital of Victoria. He plans to work with local entrepreneurs to build on this foundation to ensure we create the variety that is desperately needed in Carrum Downs.
Hello everyone, happy Holi! Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me back again this year. Last year, just like Jason Wood, I came in a full suit. 35 degrees outside, and being Irish is not the best thing to do. So this year, myself, my wife, my 6-month-old all came in white shirts. We are ready to go. But all I want to say is multiculturalism is extremely important throughout the whole of Frankston City. When I'm the presiding officer on behalf of the Honourable Andrew Gills, when I'm the presiding officer to make people citizens, we accept and acknowledge their diversity, their traditions, their cultures, their skills, and most of all, their food. And last year, I had a spicy samosa. And I'm telling you, I almost died. But I built up my tolerance this year, and I'm going to give it another go. All I want to say, I want to finish with this. Amazing weather, amazing food. Combine that with amazing community that we have right here. What a better way to spend Holi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Conrad. Our final speaker for this afternoon, Dr. Sushil Kumar, Consul General of India in Melbourne.
Namaskar, Vanakkam, good afternoon everyone, happy Holi! I would also like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we have gathered here today and pay my respect to their elders past, present and emerging. Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Andrew Downs, Federal Minister for Immigration, Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs, Honorable Sonaya Kilkenny, State Minister for Planning and Outdoor Creation, Honorable Jason Wood, Shadow Minister for Immigration, Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs, esteemed members of both Federal and Victorian Parliament, Honorable Julian Hill, Honorable Peter Murphy, Honorable Lee Tarlemis, Honorable Pauline Richards, and Honorable Emma Ullin, Honorable Mayor Councillor Nathan Conroy, Shri Kathi Karnathan Sabaratnam, President of Hindu Society of Victoria, Shri Kanthati, President of Shiva Vishnu Temple, Shri Kumar Swami Palasubramaniam, Secretary, distinguished members of Indian Community Associations, ladies and gentlemen, very warm wishes to each one of you present here for a happy and colorful Holi. It is an honor and pleasure to celebrate Holi with all of you here present today. I would like to thank Hindu Society of Victoria and Management Committee of Shiva Vishnu Temple for organizing this grand Holi celebrations and inviting me here. Holi is one of the beautiful festivals celebrated in India as well as by Indian diaspora across the world with the same excitement and joy. This festival marks the victory of good over evil and brings harmony, joy, positivity and colors to each one's life. These auspicious Holi celebrations give us chance to forgive and forget conflicts and strengthen our relationship with the community. We should get rid of all the ill feelings towards each other and spread happiness. On this occasion, let us recommit to spreading love and tolerance within our communities and celebrate the multifaceted ties that bind us closer together. This is my first Holi celebration in Victoria and the best ever in my life, I can say. This is the beauty of multicultural Victoria. In a very short span of time here, I have attended many socio-cultural events celebrated by Indian diaspora. And I am happy to note that not only Indian community is so culturally active, but also the Australian community and friends in Victoria. They recognizes and enjoys Indian cultural diversity. I am happy to note that Victoria has the largest number of Indian diaspora. They are very vibrant. They are present across all sections of society. It is an incredibly exciting time between India-Australia relationship. Under the visionary leadership of both the countries, there has been a steady transformation in our bilateral relationship. They are stronger than ever. In last few weeks, there have been several high-level exchanges between our two countries, including the ongoing visit of Honorable Prime Minister of Australia to India. I would like to thank the people and the government here for their continued support to the Indian diaspora in organizing their festivals and their cultural events. On behalf of the consulate, I would like to ensure you all support to the Indian community associations in promoting cooperation, community harmony in Victoria, a very truly multicultural and most diverse state of Australia. With these words, friends, I once again convey my best wishes to all of you for a colorful and joyful Holi. Thank you and long live Australia-India relationship. Thank you and sorry for my bad throat today. I have attended almost dozens Holi celebrations so far in Victoria. This is the view. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Susan Kumar. Now we come to water thanks. On behalf of the Hindu Society of Victoria, I thank all the politicians, Andrew Giles, Sonia Kilkenny, Jason Wood, Lee Talamis, Pauline Richardson, Julian Hill, Emma Bulling, and Mayor Nathan Conroy, who have taken out their time to be with us today this afternoon. I also thank Jason Wood and his Karthik Arasu, who is somewhere hiding somewhere. He is the man who do things behind the scene. Thank you, Karthik. We thank Indian Council Director Dr. Sunil Kumar, who is with us today. Thank you. We thank the wonderful Gujarati folk dancers for their fantastic performance. Thank you. We thank the Victoria Police who have been in present today, and thank you very much for your presence here. Thank you. Finally, the army of volunteers who have put a lot of effort to make today's celebration a successful one. Happy Holi! Happy Holi! Happy Holi!